Hi, Jackson back with you at Song Mentor. Tom Petty released Full Moon Fever, personally my favorite LP of his, and the first hit single from it was I Won't Back Down. He was a little reluctant to release the song because of its brazen message and fairly clear message, which is a little bit aggressive for a rock star or for a rock performer. But he released it, and it's become an iconic song and was used several times after the 9/11 attacks as a statement of solidarity and strength. Here's Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, I Won't Back Down. All right, today we're going to do something I've never done with Song Mentor, and that is a rockin' song on acoustic guitar. But I just like the feel of it, and just because I'm playing an acoustic doesn't mean it doesn't rock. I mean, I could have put this song, I suppose, in the relaxed section. I still believe it's got enough drive to be in the rockin' section of the program. So bear with me. We're going to use an acoustic for this one, and I would invite you to do that as well. If you happen to use an electric, not a problem. So chords needed. For I Won't Back Down, there are 4 chords you need. It's a simple song. It's the feel, and of course some of the things that we can't do in this video, the harmonies, etc., that really make the song work. We can work with the feel. The harmonies you'll have to get some friends for. Here are 4 chords you need. You need an E minor. You need an open D. You need an open G. You need an open C chord. And I lied to you a little bit. I'm just going to throw a 5th chord in there. I want you to take that C chord, and I'm just going to call this a super C for lack of a proper chord name here, but I'm going to take my pinky finger, and to the C chord I'm just going to add that G note. And we're going to use this chord in the song, and one of the things that this does is, as a version that you're going to play on your own perhaps, this adds what vocal harmony you may not have, because it throws an extra note in there when you end up playing the chorus. We end up with... So much nicer to me, this sound, than... It just adds that high G note, almost like a harmony in there. So again, very, very quickly, E minor, open D, open G, open C, and then that super C. Okay, first off, let's talk about the essential rhythm for the verses, which is the E minor, D, G, E minor, D, C section of the song, and it goes like this. I am muting this a little bit, palm muting it. Okay, now the first 2 lines of the song, a little bit of slide work in there, and the first 2 bars of the song are non-vocal, and the G chord is pushed just a little bit like this.
Stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down.
Alright, what I'd like to do with you now is, using that rhythm we just worked on, do a playthrough of a verse along with vocals and chords on the screen. And verses are, it's sort of a double verse, the first one, so keep that in mind. And it begins with that 2-bar intro with the slightly pushed G. Here we go.
Of hell, won't back down.
Okay, so here's the rhythm for the chorus. Coming out of
back down.
So again, a little slower here. It starts out with a G, blah, 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 and that's the G. That super C I told you about with the added G note on the high E string. Back to a G. Okay, let's do a playthrough on a chorus.
Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I won't back down. No, I won't back down.
Okay, I just want to pick up the electric just to show you some riffing that takes place at the very beginning of the song. And again, even though it's not a guitar solo per se, there's a kind of a slide type guitar break in the middle of the song. So I want to show you the notes for both of those. So if you choose to, you can add them to what you want to what you can play here. So at the very beginning of the song, this first note comes in right away, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Comes in right on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 comes in right away. And what we're going to play is we're going to just hammer up from the 14th fret of the 3rd string to the 16th fret of the 3rd string. And sustain that. That's why I'm using the electric, so we can get a little bit of sustain out of the guitar. We're going to sustain that and vibrate it a little bit and try and get some sustain out of that note. Now the next note comes in on the 4 count, the 3rd 4 count after that. So starting the song, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And that's just a little bend on the 14th fret of the 3rd string, then a pick on the 14th fret, and a sustained note on the 12th fret. So playing through it again from the start of the song, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And the vocals start there. That's the first little lead section that I'm going to show you. Okay, now to the guitar break in the middle, the slide break in the middle of the song. We're going to begin that way up on the 21st fret of the 3rd string. I think that gives you the best sound for this. So, and then 14 and 12. So it begins on 21. And then that little bend again on 14 to 12. Then we're going to go down to, we're going to go on 3rd string, 7th fret, 4th string, 9th fret, and then hammer up from 7 to 9 on the 3rd string. So it's, and then we're going to take that 9th fret of the 3rd string up to 12. So, then we're going to slide up on the 2nd string from, say, down around 7th fret up to 12, and we're going to go 12, 15, 12, so like this. And then the final bit is played down at the bottom of the neck, and we're going to slide up to the 4th fret of the 3rd string. So 4th fret of the 3rd string, 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Gonna hammer on there 2nd fret. So 2nd, open, 2nd of the 3rd and 4th strings, and then final note is a G note, and that has to be because that's where it comes back in. Hey, baby. So again. 2, 3, 4.
Well, I won't back down. No, I won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. I'm gonna stand my ground. Won't be turned around. And I'll keep this world from dragging me down. Gonna stand my ground and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, baby, I will stand my ground and I won't back down. Well, I know what's right. I got just one life in a world that keeps on pushing me around. But I'll stand my ground and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground. No, I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground and I won't back down. No, I won't back down.
Okay, well, fine tuning. The production values on Tom Petty's I Won't Back Down are really, really high. Lots of vocal harmonies, some keyboards playing in the background, slide guitar. What I've tried to do today is give you a nice, easy acoustic version that you can do on your own, have fun with. I also threw in a little electric for you there. So there you go, Tom Petty, I Won't Back Down. We'll see you next time on Song Mentor.